Hi everyone, you're watching Jana FX. As usual in this video I'll share with you trading results this week and also what I expect from gold this coming week, okay, the movement. So as you can see, this is my main account and the profit this week was for 645,000, and this is my combined trading with manual entry points but using my EA for the continuation of the trades, and also I was using a little bit of the full auto trading on this where I'm turning it on, turning it off from time to time. Okay, so that's the first account. As you can see, guys, I have nothing floating here. Actually on Friday I closed out all the trades, and as you can see, one of my last trades actually closed out with a loss. It was in recovery, but I decided not to wait for it full recovery and just close the week with whatever profit I had. So basically I had about 6,000 profit, but with all of this recovery it's ended up is slightly less than 5,000. Okay, so that's what I do sometimes to reduce the risks. Okay, just take wherever I can, because I was warning you guys that this time, June, July, August are the worst times to trade, really. So you need to be really careful, and I'm warning you again, guys. So either you just maybe use your cent account, okay? If you will decide to follow, just be careful. There will be bumpy trading. Okay, so if you follow me for a while, you noticed the trades we were taking were just perfect. It's wherever I was giving the signals, whatever you call them, signals, sharing with you my entry points for quite a long time now already. At least half a year I've been giving it to you. All the trades, everything closed out perfect. Right now it's a bit of the warning to you guys, so be careful. So very small lot use, or use the cent account, or maybe if you're first time watching, maybe just try it on your demo accounts just to see how my system works, what I do, so you get familiar with it. And then maybe in September it would be better to get into a proper trading mode, right? Okay, so just warning you once again. Every time we'll be warning you guys because it's summertime. Yeah, just want to show you again, this is my official Telegram channel. Again, guys, there are scammy Telegram channels out there. I have been contacted by some of my viewers, subscribers, telling me again that people are still creating them. So this is the address, Jana FX. That's it, guys. TME/Jana FX. There is nothing else. Okay, no other channels. I don't have anything, and I don't ask for any money. So the only what I suggest, if you want to follow exactly how my signals are, how my trades are, the only what I provide is the EA that you can rent, and you can only rent through through either Fiverr or Patreon. That's it, guys. Nothing else. No direct, no crypto, no credit cards. I'm not asking anything. Please be careful, because the scammers, people are under my name, they're promising a lot of things and asking for money. So it's not me. It's nothing to do with me at all, guys. This is my official channel, so you can see what it looks like. Okay, again, if you are not sure, just contact me and ask if it's my channel or not, wherever you are trying to follow. Okay, guys, so that's actually was the last screenshot, and that's one of the trades where it was a losing trade. Okay, from this, which I decided just to close at the end, not to go for any floatings. Okay, and the other screenshots you can see, this week was actually pretty well, even though, well, the movements were as expected. We will be talking about the overview of the market in a minute. I'm just still showing you once again, so you know what my channel looks like. This is my signals, what they look like. Not signals, my trades. Okay, I like to say it my trades because it's up to you if you want to follow it or if you don't want to follow it, because these are my trades and that's how I place them and that's how I take them. Okay, and this is not all of them, it's only few of them, but I'm trying to always send you the ones easier to follow if you want, and they are just before the market movements, not like few seconds, right? Could be few minutes, could be few hours. You just place the orders and wait for the market to move. Usually, so this is already previous week. Okay, so we started at 12 on the 12th. Okay, so anyway, so that's my, as you can see guys, is lots. I've been doing it a long time. As you can see, it goes March and February, and January, even December, October 2022. You see guys, I have been giving this for quite a lot of months, right? Even 2021 somewhere, right? Okay, I'm not going back that far. Okay, so you just trying to show you that you've seen, wherever you followed, all real trades I've been taking myself, okay? And now is the bit of be careful with the time of trading in summer. Okay, so that's the my normal one, right? My main account. So I'm just going to move it to make it bigger. Okay, better picture for our overview, what I'm expecting this week. But I want to show you, of course, the full out, right? And this week on the full automatic completely system, we're using this new feature. Look, it's made 159. It's a cent account again, so it's 159 cents, which is about $159. But it's been a bit struggling. It's still floating, as you can see, guys. The floating is 246. So right now, really, this week it was nothing, so it made nothing. And it's because it is in recovery. I wouldn't count it as a loss, because when it will finish recovery, then we would know if it's recovered it or how big the lot size will go. At this moment, as you can see, two trades in recovery. One is just a trade, and I do have recovery 24 and not 0.40 lot sizes. The lot size has gone up. Okay, so it's been trying to recover two trades, and we will see how this week closes, right? Because usually I like to actually see the monthly, and we only just started to test the EA, and the worst times we need to see how it's going through. So yeah, that's the updates with the full automatic system. As you can see, that actually placing the orders manually, combining with auto, it still works better. Okay, that's how I've been telling you before, that I still like to combine. I don't like it full automatic, but you never know, because actually if I'll show you, this is the month, for example, this is the week, right? So I actually could close it, because if you would see the last month, that we are in profit. So you see, it's actually in June it's made 715 cents, or $7. So basically, if I would for safety, for example, knowing that we do have this bad time of trading, I could just close it and still end up with at least 500 cents profit, and then new week would start with new trades, right? So I probably could do something like this. Okay, this week would have been, for example, negative, but overall we're still in profit. But I'm not going to do it, because we're testing it, right? We want to see, can it go through without touching it at all? Can it go through, or maybe it will lose it all? Okay, so we will see. But you see, at this moment the balance is still what we do have. Well, the equity is 49952 at this moment, so we will see how it goes. So it's still okay. Okay, so now let's see what to expect from gold, what I'm expecting. Basically, what happened is what I was saying in the previous week video. We were here, right? The gold did continue the way down, and it took this bottoms, right? So one of the expectation, it's happened. Okay, so it's collected all the bottoms. So basically now I would say, of course, for gold, it's actually took it all and came back inside, and again, look, end up in the same area as we were last week. Look at this, in this consolidation. It just doesn't want to get out from this consolidation. So it's in the bigger one and also in the smaller one. So from here, of course, I can say the one thing is that it's no reason for gold now to continue the way down, because it's already got everything it wanted here. Now it has this bottom. And well, okay, there are some other ones, but it's a long way, right, to take this bottom and then go further down to the next, and still we have a gap. So for gold, of course, in this picture for me, it says, well, it wants to go up and started to collect all of the stops. That's what usually gold likes to do, okay? So that's what my expectation right now is, that gold will be trying to go up, and just the question is how high it will go, because we do have 1970 here area, so it might go take all the 1970. So my number one expectation would be is that from here it will go up 1970, it will take all of these stops, right? Might go try to go higher, but not just yet, okay? It will not take those stops, which is around 1985, let's say 1990, right? So my expectation is about 90, let's see, where is 1990 we have? It's a little bit high, 1990 maybe. Well, I mean, it can. 1990 might even go 2000 and even higher, because we still have this downtrend channel, okay? But let's say first attempt, my expectation, first it will go and take 1970, right? Over 1970, all of those stops. We'll try to go high, but not just yet. From there, it will turn around, because it just wants to fool everyone, right? Because everyone will be, oh, okay, we have to buy now, we have to run up. Now everyone is going to buy, lots of sales will be here, lots of stops will be here. So lots of buys, but stops here. So basically, of course, my expectation, okay, we are doing this fake movement up, taking all those stops, then we're going down, collect all those stops, maybe go a little bit further. I will not be expecting it going further, trying to take this bottom yet, because it needs to accumulate more. Okay, so there is no reason for it to go for this again. So it will go down maybe a little bit, staying in the same area, a little bit higher than 1938, maybe 1950 something. Well, okay, let's say if people, obviously, you know, if people will start to buy all here, what the stops will be, you see it's 200, slightly below 100, people place the stops not too far, so 100, 150, 200, usually I think 200 would be like the most, okay, the most. Of course, some people will be placing it behind the previous big bottom, but a lot of people would place just around these bottoms, okay, those bottoms and then that bottom. So that's why my expectation that it might go further down around 1950, plus minus, a little bit lower could be, and then from there it will start to pick up, and then if it will do so, will pick up, and then it will try to get to the stops 1985 and go higher. Okay, so that's my main view at this moment. Okay, so that's how I see it. So I'm not sure, I don't think that gold will try to get out from there and try to break out the channel and go even higher and higher, because unfortunately the Fed commentary was a little bit disappointment, because I was waiting for that this week for the FOMC and expectation to come out from this finally, but you see it was no strength, right? Yes, it did had a good return, but it still sit here, it didn't continue a huge move. So that means that the market still doesn't know what to do. Obviously, it was a bit a mixture. First of all, Fed said they are not they're not rising the interest rates right now, but they're not going to cut them by the end of the year, but they're thinking to increase. Okay, so that actually should have put gold more down, but some of the people decided, well, most of the people by the look of it decided that the Fed is bluffing, okay, so that the Fed is not going to rise interest rates, and they pause it, and probably during the year nothing is going to happen, okay, and who knows, by the end of this year or next year they will still talking about, they will still start to cut the rates, okay, so people don't believe that they will increase the rates. So basically until next FOMC is probably going to be a bit messy. That's what I'm saying, guys. Summer could be very messy from month to month. If they're going to say exactly the same, like for example next month again they're not going to rise interest rates, but going to say exactly the same as last time, it's probably going to be just moving nowhere. There is no direction for gold at this moment. I don't see it. So I'm not excluding that the gold might just stuck in this area, like wherever it could stuck between 1970. Well, they still probably will be trying to break out, but stay below 2000. My expectation to still stay below 2000, and okay, 1938 maybe we'll try to go low, because we will see where it's going to give us those wicks, okay, the bottoms and the tops, and obviously we're going to know that between those bottoms and tops it will be accumulating and then breaking out, making another tops and making another bottoms. Okay, so that's why this area is still in my radar of continue. You see, it didn't break this support level, it's just slightly touched it, didn't touch it even just like a little bit. So that's why I'm not excluding that we will be sitting a little bit here, but we will see where it's going to create those new maximums and new minimums. Of course, on a little bit smaller time frame, if you look here on 1 hour chart, it does look like could be head and shoulders, right? We do have this movement, the shoulder, the head, maybe a little bit of accumulation here, and it will decide to go down first. Still, I wouldn't be excluding it. It can go further, but my expectation more if it will go not up trying to take the 1970 tops, right? But go a little bit lower, maybe. Well, again, we can use Fibonacci levels to see where roughly it can go, and we know people like 50, 60, so we'll just like 1945, 1941, yeah, this area round, it can easily to go first, to go slightly lower around those areas, then maybe slow, maybe low, 61, we have around 1940, so slow down a bit, and then started to try to pick up again, okay, pick up again and trying to take those stops, right? So like I'm saying, yes, on 1 hour chart, we might not go straight away up, but maybe we'll go down first, try to pick it up, then go 70s, taking them off, then go back down again, then accumulate more, and then go up, taking those stops, and then come back down and trying to take the other bottoms, okay? So that's how I see it at this moment, that gold will go flat, okay? Gold will go flat until some more, of course, the news will be probably some reaction on the news, so we will see how it will start to react, what it's going to do. And of course, another thing to say, quite a lot of talking about it next week on Tuesday. I think the Bank of China are going to reduce the interest rates, and people predicting some that the Chinese will be investing in gold. Okay, so, and that's a lot of people predicting that could push the gold price up. I am not going to be exclude this. It's possible, of course, it's possible, and then yeah, we will see. Basically, if we come out from this channel, for my expectation, if we will get out up, for example, and then come back, but will not come back inside the channel. Okay, it might go a little bit low, but not below 1970, not to go into this little area, right? Then my expectation would be it's possible we will go down a little bit, like a pullback, stay here or above, and then from that, a possible expectation, it might try to go higher if this would be the case, okay? Or who knows, something else can happen, right? Something else, anything else. But at this moment, I'm just talking about more reaction on what Fed said, what I see technically, and that's how my view, the first version I just told you, that's my first view. But if whatever they say about the China reaction, influence of this interest rate changing, and if they will be buying gold, then this could be, yes, that movement. So and of course, if for example we will go finally down and take this bottom, then of course I would say if we will go further down and then pull back and stay behind underneath, not going back in this consolidation, then yes, I would say I would be 99.9% sure that we will continue to fall further. We still have a gap out there, then yes. But my expectation at this moment is, my first version is that it will be staying in this area, right, in this channel. We're still in here, and until like next maybe next meeting they will increase this interest rate, or I don't know, maybe if they will be increasing it, then of course I would see gold drop. But at the same time they might say, okay, but we still need to close that gap. We're really close to it, so the gap down is that what is not giving me the good sleep at night. I still want to see it close the gap. If it would have gone down and closed that gap, I would be just more like all the time looking into towards going up, continue go to 2000 and further. But this moment it just, because we still have it, and wherever the FOMC was, I don't see it still breaking 2000 and going higher, because there is still not a clarity in my view. So guys, that's it what I wanted to tell you, share my ideas, what I see and think. And of course, if you like the video, don't forget to like, subscribe. Happy trading everyone, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye for now. Bye.